There's a common myth. Serverless apps need way more database connections than traditional servers. The logic? Serverless spins up tons of tiny functions, so each must grab its own connection, overwhelming your database. But here's the truth. It's not about serverless versus servers. It's about concurrency. Whether you're running one big server or 1,000 serverless functions, you need enough connections for however many requests happen at the same time. Connection pools handle this, letting requests share a set of connections. The total number of connections you need is determined by your app's simultaneous users, not your architecture. So, if the number of connections isn't the real problem, what is? The real issue is what happens to connections when serverless functions are suspended or put to sleep. Unlike traditional servers, serverless functions can get stuck in a weird in-between state, holding on to connections they never return. That's the real challenge. Not too many connections, but connections that disappear and never come back. Here's where things get tricky. When a serverless function finishes its job, it's often just frozen, suspended, not shut down. If it was holding a database connection, that connection gets stuck too. Normally, a connection pool would close idle connections after a timeout. But when the function is suspended, timers stop, so the connection never gets released. This is called a leaked connection. It's open, but useless. If your database only allows 100 connections, and 50 are leaked by suspended functions, you've lost half your capacity. New functions can't get connections, and your app slows down or crashes. You'll see errors like too many clients, even though your code looks fine. The real culprit? The serverless platform's lifecycle, not your logic. These silent leaks can cripple your app if you don't know they're happening. Understanding this is key to building reliable serverless apps. Old serverless platforms forced you to choose close connections after every request, slow, or risk leaks, unstable. Vercel Fluid Compute changes the game with a feature called, after sending a response, your function can say, "Wait, let me clean up." This short grace period lets you close idle connections before suspension. For developers, it's simple. Add a line of code using, and your connection pool works just like on a traditional server. No more complicated workarounds or slow apps. Cleanup happens fast, with almost no cost. This fixes the leak at its source, letting you enjoy serverless speed and reliability. Vercel adapts the serverless lifecycle to real-world database needs. Now you get scalability and stability without hidden connection leaks. Want healthy connections? Set a low idle timeout in your pool. 5 to 10 seconds is ideal. Define your connection pool in global scope so all requests share it. Don't set your pool size to 1. That kills performance and